Over the last few weeks, a lot of you guys have been requesting a video on architectural lettering. So that's what this video is going to be about today. So one of the questions that I've always asked myself is, why do architects write in all caps? Are all architects angry all the time? Well, I think there's a few reasons for that. One is so that our writing is legible. Legible. It's just so that our handwriting is understandable. You don't want your contractor to accidentally put a door instead of a roof on top of your house because your handwriting sucks. So, you know, having a legible handwriting is super critical. Legible. Also, writing in all caps reduces the chances of communication errors. Kinda like when you write the capital letter I and then you mistake it for a small letter L. Also, capital letters are more consistent. All of them are of the same height and none of them go over the lines, unlike small letters like small letter P, Q, G, Y, etc. And also, you know, all caps just generally more pleasing to look at. So yeah, now that I've imparted those useless informations upon you guys, let us begin with the actual content. So today I'm going to show you guys some various architectural lettering techniques. So first lettering technique we are going to do is the simplest. This is the freehand writing technique. So first thing we are going to do is make some guidelines. So for the guidelines, I like doing it freehand since it looks more natural. So when doing letters, I often want to overlap my lines. I think it gives my letters a bit more character and makes it look more architectural. And also another thing that you guys could do to make your lettering look more architectural is to make it a bit wider or stouter. You know, kind of like the little teacup, your letters should be short and stout. So you guys could sing the song while you're writing. So here's my letter A, it's short and stout. Now I'ma do letter B, also short and stout. Here's the letter C, it's short and stout. Anyways, I'll just do the whole alphabet and you guys could just pause the video then copy the proportions of my letters. Okay, as you guys can see, I am one of the few architects with really bad handwriting. And you know, I really tried to make this look as good as possible. But basically, those are the things you need to keep in mind when writing architectural letters. Overlap the lines and make the letters short and stout. And from there, you guys could develop your own lettering style. You know, just like anything in the creative field, you start by imitating someone or something. Then eventually from that, you develop your own style and improve from there. So once we're done practicing these letters with pencils, we will do it again with fine liners. So I find it easier and more satisfying to write with fine liners when it comes to architectural lettering. Okay, let's move on to the next lettering technique. So for this one, we are going to use chisel tip pens, or most commonly known as calligraphy pens. So there are a ton of calligraphy pen brands out there, but my favorite ones are Sakura and Artline. But for the purposes of this video, we are going to use an Artline 1.0. So the technique with calligraphy pens is the pen orientation. So the chisel or the wedge of the pen must be oriented vertically so that every vertical line we make is thin and then every horizontal line is thick. The only exception to this rule are the letters with diagonal lines. One of the reasons that I love using calligraphy pens for architectural writing is because it gives the letters a certain depth and, you know, it just generally looks cooler, like me. Anyway, I'm going to write the whole alphabet again for you guys so you could copy it. And again, I don't have the best penmanship in the world, so please bear with me. I'm just showing you guys the strokes and form so that you guys could practice these letters yourself. Also, I'm going to be using intermediate paper now since I got too lazy to draw some guidelines all the time and I ran out of space in my notebook. So yeah, I'm gonna be using intermediate pads now. The production value of this video just went dang. Anyways, let's get back to lettering.
No, they don't own my show. Fuck their way, I'd rather take the high road. High road, high road. Fuck their way, I'd rather take the high road. Oh, I'm so no fly zone. Fuck their way, I'd rather take the high road. High road,
Okay, last lettering technique and most difficult in my opinion. This is called the straight edge method. So for this one, we are going to need a tiny triangle like this. I don't really use this technique since I find it harder to write with the straight edge instead of just writing freehand. So I apologize if my letters look really crappy. So basically what you do is you use this straight edge to guide your vertical lines. Okay, so for letter A, we are going to use a non-standard letter A. It's gonna look kind of like a small letter N, but with that dash in the middle. So just because we have a straight edge, that's why we had to do that to take advantage of the straight edge. And also, I've seen some of my classmates before do this letter A, and I think it looks pretty cool. It doesn't look cool when I'm doing it. I suck at this. So apart from the letter A, all other members of the alphabet will be pretty standard. And there we go. Now, again, you guys could just pause right there and like copy my crappy lettering style and just keep practicing. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I myself probably need more practice by the looks of how my writing and my letters came out. So yeah. Anyways, that's the end of our lettering tutorial. So I noticed on my previous video that a bunch of you guys were asking for a question and answer. So if you guys have any questions relating to architecture or me, I'm going to try to answer them in the comments below. So make sure to leave a comment of your question, or make sure to leave a question in the comments. You guys get the point. Just leave your questions in the comments and I will try to answer a few of your questions on our next Miscellaneous Monday. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe down below for more architectural content from me, your boy Lian. I will see you guys on my next video. Flying peace!
The game starts with a horrible scrimmage. Dreams of living the dough, forming a team, we in it to blow. Cutting the tracks and running the max, so puffing the steam, we willing to tow. Always making noise, never kept it on the low, but with a higher desire.